This is Michael Rony Mullick, and you're watching the post market show. And as expected, markets opened with a huge gap up, and our bias was on the positive side. And people who were long had a very good amount of profits. Nifty was up more than 1%. At one point of time, it even traded above 17,500, ending slightly below it. But Bank Nifty 40,300 plus. So Bank Nifty looking very strong. It held throughout the day over 40,000, and Fin Nifty was also above 18,000. So very good expiry for Fin Nifty as well. So overall markets are looking pretty bullish. If we look at the charts, Nifty, you can see, opened with a gap up, but then there was a little to no volatility whatsoever. The market traded mostly within a 50 to 60 point range throughout the day is what we are seeing, up by 1.1%, 175 points up in Nifty. So market taking support very beautifully in 70,450. We have discussed this as a very important level of support. Markets respecting that as usual is what we are seeing. Bank Nifty coming to that 40,318 is the closing price for Bank Nifty. Again, Bank Nifty was very strong, especially the PSU Bank index is rising like anything, and that is helping Bank Nifty to go up. And today it was a broad-based rally is what we are seeing. Even the mid caps and small caps contributed. Mid caps up by 1.1%, small caps up by 0.8%, and sectoral indices, all the sectors ending in the green. And the sector which moved up the least is Nifty Pharmaceutical Index, which is up 0.2% still. And the best performing sector is hands down the PSU Bank Index, again close to 4% up today. And FMCG doing good, 1.23% up FMCG. Apart from that, Nifty Metals moving up by 1.1%, and even Nifty Energy up by 1.3%. So overall, the markets had a pretty good day. Nifty Auto up by 1.3%. So it was again one of those days when all sectors ending in the green because of a massive gap up in the global markets, and our markets were already bullish, and that is exactly what we are seeing today. Canada Bank, we discussed this just yesterday. There was a strong up move with good volume. Today there's a follow-up momentum, and I've expected it to hit 250 to 255 levels, and maybe a resistance can come around those levels. And also it is important to note this Thursday we have the earnings of Canada Bank coming in. Sometimes it is after the news, the earnings report is announced, the stock can go for a fall as well. So if you are holding on to profits, maybe tomorrow you can trail it and then book it wherever you get it. And because again it is difficult to predict the earnings, which side it will go, so it is always good to book the profits when you're sitting on it. And apart from that, ITC given a clear breakout with volume, and it is moving up. Next resistance should be around 349 350 levels. So ITC again looking strong. Apart from that, Reliance Industries moving up with a lot of strength. 2451 is the candle where it closed. So above 2500 we expect Reliance to move up with a lot of strength. So 2500 up to that. So we have to see how markets react around those levels, and then once that is broken, ending of 2500 will lead Reliance to larger gains is what I believe. Coming to other index movers, Reliance again, the Nifty heavyweight being the top contributor to Nifty, contributed alone 33 points. Apart from that, banking stocks did well. ICICI Bank and SBI is the next contributor. ITC, Infosys, L&T. Top losers include the HDFC Twins. So for some reason, they're not being able to perform that well in a bullish market condition as well. So both are down by 0.75 and 0.19% respectively. NTPC, Techem, Bajaj Autos and Pharma, these are the top losers of the day. FII, DII activity. FIIs have sold a very small amount of just 153 crore, and DIIs have bought a huge amount of more than 2,000 crores is what we are seeing, and that is why the markets are up by so much. Coming to open interest, Nifty added a good amount of put OI, and put call ratio changed to 1.11, which indicates bullishness in the market, and people are selling a lot of 17,500 straddles, expecting the market to remain sideways for the next few days. But let's see tomorrow if 17,500 is broken, and if it sustains above those levels, these people will have to run for cover. Bank Nifty put call ratio is at 1.24. It came down slightly, but it is still in the bullish territory is what I'd say. And today a put has been written across both 40,000, 40,200 and 40,300. These have a huge amount of put or build up because people who are short, maybe they are exiting their losses, cutting down their losses, and then getting into put options to hedge their portfolio, or maybe to reverse their position in case they expect the markets is on an uptrend. So that is exactly what has happened today. A lot of short covering happening in Bank Nifty, and but put call ratio coming down to 1.24 because people sold some calls as well. This is the open interest data. Coming to global markets. Global markets are slightly down is what I'd say. Is this Nifty is indicating 60 points gap down, but again this is not of a major problem because if we look at the European and US markets, all of them ended in the green, but the concern is that they are having long shadows or long wicks, whatever you say. So that indicates that there was a good sell-off in the second half of the trade, and that is exactly what happened. You can see German index down, it is at 0.92% in the positive, but a huge momentum fall coming in right from 7 o'clock when the US markets opened till it ended. French markets up by 0.4%, UK up by 0.44%. Coming to US markets, US markets opened with a huge gap up, but that continues to fall is what we see. It takes about around 30,300 and then it is trying to move gradually up from those levels. Nasdaq, same thing, opened with a huge gap up, came down, touched yesterday's high, took a support around there, and now it is moving back up. And similar setup in Dow Jones as well. So US markets are again looking positive, but let's hope it breaks a day's high, and that can set a lot of positive sentiments for our markets as well. Coming to VIX, the VIX in US volatility has come down by 1.6%. India VIX, on the other hand, has depreciated drastically by 5.2%. Now the VIX is below 18. It is 17.45. Crude oil prices are somewhat stable around $83-84, so nothing much to discuss over there. And if you look at the dollar index, let us look at that. Dollar index is trading around 112, and I expected it to come down, but as long as this Thursday's high is maintained, there's no reason to panic in the equity markets is what I believe. So dollar index is at 112 at present. And coming to other things, we have the Nifty and Bank Nifty levels for tomorrow. Nifty levels, it's very easy. First, resistance should come around 17,550 because this is a long-term trend line which has been there in the markets for very long, and also 17,635 should be acting as the next level of resistance. On the downside, we have 17,450 beautifully held as resistance today, expecting it to continue as a support in the coming days as well. And on the downside, we have 17,220 as a very, very good amount of support, and before that 17,330 to 340 can act as a small cushion in case the markets are falling. Bank Nifty 40,800, the next level. Before that, 40,500 and 600 level can act as a resistance. Downside, we have 40,100 and then also for 39,400 to 500 levels as supports in Bank Nifty. So I think we have covered most of the points. The bias is clearly on the bullish side, is I've been saying for the last 1 week, and markets were volatile in between, but now it is looking like a clear uptrend. But let's hope it continues in the coming days as well. That would be definitely good for the bias. So at least till Diwali, I'm expecting the markets to go up. After that, anything can happen. So let's not speculate so far into the future. Let's focus on the present, and present looks bullish. And hope you are on the right side of the market. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.